Hi, I'm Andy. This is Brain Buzz. Today I want to talk about something a little bit different because it's the very first time I've actually experienced it. And that's a sensory hangover. At least, that's the best way I can describe the feeling. So, some of you know that I have issues with sensory overload. What that really means is if I go to a restaurant or a bar or a concert, somewhere where there's constant sound and movement and smells, I tend to get overwhelmed. And it kind of manifests a little bit like anxiety or a panic attack. I just feel very uncomfortable inside and feel like I need to leave the situation. Now, over the years, I've learned to manage that to a certain degree. That's in fact one of the main reasons I started exploring cannabis early on. And the cannabis does help. I also recently picked up these wonderful hearing assistive devices by Nuheara. These are so good, I'm actually going to do a review of these at some point in the future. But they allow me to focus my sound on specific voices or tune down the noise. So I went to a concert on Saturday, and the concert was fantastic. I used the cannabis, I used my earbuds, and the entire concert I was very comfortable and felt great. And then I got home and had friends hanging with me, and they were eating chips and just passing a bowl around. And that triggered me. Now, normally that wouldn't trigger me. So I was wondering, like, what was the reason for this? This was so bad, in fact, that I had to leave. I actually went into a dark room with no sound and just lied there for about an hour to bring myself down. I'll talk a little bit about that later on, but I was curious to figure out what happened. Why did this happen? Because that had never happened to me before. And I think what was happening was, despite the fact that I was able to manage my anxiety, my brain was still perceiving all of this sensory overload and just building up and building up and building up. And then by the time I got home, I had just hit my limit. So any kind of sound was triggering me. If you find yourself in that kind of situation, what I did was in fact very helpful. Go into a dark room that is quiet and do some 4-7-8 breathing. You breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and then exhale slowly for 8 seconds. That helps bring your heart rate down. It helps you focus a little bit more on being present in the moment. And eventually, all of those feelings subside. All right, that's all I'm going to talk about this week. I want to let everyone know that I'm wrapping up some videos this week. On Wednesday, I'm going to be posting my design video on the Ionic 5. On Friday, I will be reviewing the Mango Haze by 4A. And then I'm going to be taking 2 to 3 weeks off. As you know, I'm starting my new job. I need to focus on the new job. So I need to take a bit of a break and make sure that all of my focus goes towards learning and feeling well. So until next time.